QVC since literally 1995. And that is 25 plus years ago. The fact is that they are known for meat that they deliver to the 5-star white tablecloth restaurants. And they've been doing it since 1932. Well, for them, now for more than 25 years, they've been bringing their meat to QVC as well. And this is just not any steak. This is a ribeye. This has garlic on it. This has herbs on it. And this is all meat. There's no bone in this one. You can actually order 6 or 12. So you can get 6 if you would like for $99.99, and we have 300 sets to go around. We also can give you 12 of these, and we have 150 of those sets to go around. The price, as you can well imagine, we didn't double it. $99.99 plus $99.99 would be $200. We're at $169 for the set of 12, so that's a $30 savings just by buying that in that larger set. And these will be individually packaged as well, so that you can take out 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever you want. And Ralph is going to help us know just what to do with it. Ralph Pellerino.
Hey, how are you? Good to see you. How are you?
Great to see you
This
too.
is great. Yeah. So
very exciting.
9.5 ounces, right?
Tell me what that's like. Like, what is that? What you get in like the big steak houses?
Yeah. I mean, listen. Normal people would go like I would say between 8 and sometimes 12, sometimes 16 ounces if you can eat all that meat. 9.5 ounces for a prime. When I say prime, this is prime rib, by the way.
Yeah.
This is cut from our award-winning prime rib. And let's just take a look at this before, because when people think of a ribeye, right, they assume it's so fatty, right? Because fat equals flavor. But guess what? Just check this out before I cut into it. You have a little bit of that deckle right on top. That's that concentrated beefy flavor that every ribeye, every good ribeye should have. Exactly. And then we look at this. Look how trim that is. And then
it really is trim,
isn't it? For a, I'm telling you, for ribeye. And then look at this, right? We go in here, and now what we get is what I call the best. Look at that, how juicy that is. See how that glistens? That's all that marbling, because if you know anything about a good ribeye, it's the most heavily marbled piece of meat on the cattle. And what happens is, just like a good prime rib, it melts in your mouth, right? It melts in your mouth. It's got this richness that just can't be competed with of any other cut, right? So just check that out.
You know, it's one of those things that goes back to, again, treating yourself. You know, and honestly, a lot of people say, well, we don't go out to the restaurants like we used to. And I don't blame you, because we don't really either. But the fact is, you can have restaurant quality food at home, in the quietness, in the peacefulness, in the warmth of your own home, without having to go out and about in the snowy, cold weather. That's why it's so nice to have these already in the freezer, ready to go. And so tell me, should I thaw it or should I cook from frozen? What do you recommend?
Okay, I say thaw them out. You do not want to cook these from frozen. Our burgers are excellent from frozen, but let this thaw out room temperature. That's the key to any good piece of meat, is let this come to room temperature, right? Because we don't want to compete with the grill or the pan if it's a cold piece of meat. So then you're going to take this out. You're going to dry it really, really good. Now, keep in mind, this is garlic and herb already marinated. So as you let this sit out, as you let this sit in the refrigerator for, say, a couple days, thaw it out, it's marinating, right? Because people always say, I got a great piece of meat, but what do I do with it? How do I salt, pepper? What do I do with it? It's already marinated. You don't have to do anything with this other than put it on the grill, put it on the stove, put it in a cast iron, and eat it.
And eat it. Here's I love what you said. Let this thaw in the refrigerator, because they're individually packaged already in the marinade. So it's like, as this thaws, it's literally marinating just like you would anything.
Like sous vide.
Yeah,
like you can literally just take that and sous vide it if you want, which is that, warm water bath.
Right.
And what we like to do is a reverse sear. So you cook the inside a little bit and then get that sear. And again, let's not forget, this comes from those award-winning prime ribs that we're known for at QVC. So all we're doing is cutting these. You want a little piece?
I would love a little piece.
Now I want you to tell me the flavor profile from the marinade.
I'm going to take a small.
You want a smaller piece?
In half.
Okay.
There you go. Oh,
Want the
yeah,
other
she'll
half?
take the other
I heard a familiar sound.
What's up?
What's
I was just
happening?
gonna say, I don't know if
Okay.
we've got any
There's
more
only
forks.
one fork? That's okay.
Oh, no,
I'll
no, I
use
got,
mine.
look, no, I got 'em right
I'll
here.
use
Your
nature's
pinchers,
fork.
yeah.
Here you go. Check that
Thank you,
out.
darling.
Okay. Just, tell me about that, the herbs and the garlic.
Garlic.
Okay.
The garlic is perfect.
Right.
Not too
The
overwhelming.
meat is sweet though. That's
That's the
thing.
aging. That's that 28 aging day process. Right.
I don't know.
Very good.
I better try another piece.
You want another piece? Okay, right here. Here you go. And you know what's great is as you let the meat sit, it's very important. It makes its own juice, right?
Oh.
Or sauce, or whatever you want to call it. It makes its own richness so that when you're I like to do it family style. Let me just show you this. So I literally just like to cut these up in strips, put them on a bed of arugula, hit it with a little bit extra virgin olive oil, and look at these strips, right? Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
1, 2, look at all
Oh
that.
my gosh, look at that, you
That's
guys.
all that, right?
Come on, that is,
This is what
so yummy.
Yeah, and this is what they're doing at the steakhouses these days is
Yeah.
they're cutting it, either it's on the bone or off the bone, and they slice it and they serve it on a hot plate. Fire that oven up to about 350, put some plates in the oven,
Yeah.
take them out, then put the steak on top of the hot plate,
Yeah.
and you're good to go.
And here's a key. I want to remind you, you're getting 6 of these for $99.99 or 12 for $30 less than what it would be to order 2 sets of 6. And if you think about it, it's about $15 each. But what would it cost you to go to a steakhouse and have to go there, have to, wait, all this, and half the time they never cook it right. They cook it too much. Mark, my husband, he wants it rare. And it's like he's always sending it back. Nope, you cooked it too long.
Send it back, yeah.
Cook it yourself and enjoy. We have 200 left in the 6 count, 6 dozen left in the 12 count. So take advantage of it. M61374, half of our quantity is gone. Ralph Pallarino,
Yes.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We
New
kicked it
Year,
off
honey.
really good here.
Happy New
Let's
Year.
go. All right.
Okay, we've got Jane Brown coming up, and she's got something extra special.
And brand new. And this is a today only price. So what that means is at the end of the day, the food